Hello, I'm Kevin Berger. Have you ever wondered how our surroundings, the places where we live, work, and play, have an impact on our health? A new program called Pulling Together Minnesota takes a deep dive into this question and looks for some potential solutions. Here to tell us more is Janelle Waldock, Director for the Center of Prevention at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota. Thanks for joining us, Janelle.
I appreciate being here. Thank you.
Explain a little bit more about Pulling Together Minnesota. What's the idea here?
The purpose of the Pulling Together Minnesota campaign is to expand the way that Minnesotans think and talk about health. So we know that there's a deeply held perception that our health is really all about our personal responsibility and the decisions we make day to day. But yet we know, and the science increasingly shows, that our community and the degree to which there are healthy choices available or not really also plays a role in our ability to make healthy choices. So Pulling Together Minnesota is about bringing up and highlighting the important role that our communities can play in health.
So what sort of factors or variables would be in play that would improve health for all of us or not?
Well, so when we think about a healthy community, we think about things like, are you able to visit and bring your family to smoke-free spaces? Can you walk or bike safely in your community? Do you have access to fresh, healthy, affordable food? Those are all the kinds of choices that we can make on a day-to-day basis. And in some communities, we're able to do that, but there are communities in our state, particularly those that face a lot of barriers where those choices don't exist.
So can individuals affect change? It seems like it can be a pretty big deal to say this isn't safe for biking.
Yeah, absolutely, individuals can make change. And that's really the success stories we've seen across the state. That's really where the change is driven from. When individual citizens kind of recognize a change that they want to see happen, they can become advocates for it and give voices to it. And we're, with Pulling Together Minnesota, offering examples of real life stories that have happened here in Minnesota that really illustrate that effectively.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah, I'd love to give an example. So, and you can see these videos of these stories on PullingTogetherMN.com. But a couple of examples, we feature Latricia, who works for a clinic system in North Minneapolis, who's organized youth to advocate in different institutions within North Minneapolis for them to go smoke-free. And those youth have really been the driving force in having the powerful advocacy to create those changes. Or Mary Jo in Morris, Minnesota, who's worked with farmers and the university there and business leaders and neighborhoods to increase access to fresh, healthy, affordable food. So those are just a couple of examples of the kind of work that's already happening around the state that we'd like to see more of.
So do you think people will be inspired by their fellow Minnesotans?
Yeah, we really think that they will be. We know that people care a lot about health and a lot of individuals want to create change in their own lives, but yet unless you have these choices available, sometimes it's really difficult. And so we think these stories will capture the imagination of other Minnesotans who will become advocates for creating similar changes in their community.
And what's Blue Cross and Blue Shield's role in this?
So this campaign is led by the Center for Prevention at Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota. And the Center for Prevention delivers on Blue Cross's long-term mission to improve the health of all Minnesotans by using Blue Cross's tobacco settlement proceeds. And so in the Center for Prevention, we focus on reducing tobacco use, increasing physical activity, and increasing healthy eating.
And I know that that's one of the factors behind Nice Ride Minnesota, the
bikes.
Right.
So Blue Cross is very proud to be the title sponsor of the Nice Ride Minnesota program, which is our public bike share program that's been in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and we're excited to announce that we're actually launching it in Bemidji in the next week or so.
So a full statewide campaign.
That's right.
Great to hear about. Thank you so much for telling us about this, Janelle. If you'd like to learn more about the Pulling Together campaign, take a look at those videos she was talking about. PullingTogetherMN.com. That's it for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Kevin Berger. Thanks for watching.